Welcome to Cindy East. I'm Cindy. Hey, how y'all doing today? What she got for you? It is chicken. It's time to eat some chicken. It's time to eat some chicken. It's time to eat some chicken from Popeyes, no less. Let's see if sis can. Ooh, it gave me a broken chicken leg. Can you see it? Yes. Let me see if I can do it like this. It's fresh and hot, so it's not that I want to take it back. I should have opened up this box. You see that broken chicken leg? Let me see my grace. Amen, amen, amen. I asked for 2 legs and a thigh. I got the $5 deal. They didn't have any thighs, so she gave me a wing. I actually got a piece of chicken for my mother. I'm gonna throw that right on in the bag. She got a nice size chicken leg because I'm gonna eat the broccoli. I don't like broken chicken. Like on some real, okay? Sis don't like broken chicken. Popeyes is only 5 minutes away from my house, but it's literally, what you call it, rush hour for us. It's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. I'll eat this chicken. I'm going to do the survey and get me a free 2-piece for tomorrow. Should I do that? Let's do that. Let's try that. Ooh. I think just as much as I don't like broken chicken, I don't like showing my missing tooth. That's in my grass. I know what I forgot. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for stopping by. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Welcome back to my aunties, my OGs, my cousins, my brothers, my nieces, my nephews, my mamas, my papas, my grandmas, my grandbabies. You know what this sis got? Three for five. Today is July 21st, 2025. Your girl that had a long day. Can you see it on my face? Can you see it on my face? Sis had a long one. Sis had a long one. Why? This is my first day on my new job. This is literally my first day on my new job. I ain't gonna put no hot sauce on my chicken. I'm gonna put a little honey on my chicken. Let's eat that. Let's see how dark that bone is. Chicken oat. Chicken oat. Today was orientation day. Today was orientation. My last day officially at my last job was Thursday past. This past Thursday. And I know I probably didn't say it, but I wouldn't have got this job if it went from a co-worker from my last job. And my last job was Alorica. Some of y'all probably never heard of Alorica. Don't know what Alorica is. But I've said it before. This is some Black and Ranch. Alorica provides customer service to different companies. And there's a wide variety of companies. I have previously worked for Alorica, but it was under a different name. It was previously, when I worked for them, NCO. Or APAC. It was NCO, where the building or the company previously was NCO. APAC took over NCO. Alorica took over APAC. When I worked for APAC, I was there about a year. I did customer service for Best Buy. Like the tech store, Best Buy. Ain't know nothing about tech at all. Say if you was calling your local Best Buy, there's a good chance that this would have been $2012, 2011, 2010, around that area. There's a good chance if you call Best Buy to see if they had something in stock, to see if you could, you know, have an item put up for purchase, for you to purchase later. For like reserve. There you go. If you call Best Buy to reserve an item, check pricing, check availability, you most likely talk to somebody talking in a call center in North Carolina, Florida, many different places, Texas. When I was at Alorica or APAC during that time, I was only there for a year. Literally a year. Because I left APAC to go to Newell Brands, where I did Rubbermaid commercial. And I was with Alorica this time for exactly 1 year. A year and a couple of days. My 1 year anniversary was on July 13th. But they don't update the system for 2 days later, so it had me as a 1 year at July 15th. Excuse me. I transitioned from Best Buy with APAC to New York Times. My transition to New York Times, the manager who hired me for New York Times for that time, during that time, is now, I don't know what her position is. This chicken is fresh and hot, okay? But essentially, she runs the floor. Like, you know, team members, and the managers of the team members for the site that I was at in North Carolina. Now, I was kind of nervous going back. Why? Because I gave less than a 2 weeks notice. when I left APAC to go to New Orleans. And she was like, Cynthia, why you ain't say nothing? You could have told me you was leaving. Child, that place had back-to-back calls. When I say back-to-back, you ain't even had time to do your notes and prepare for the next call. Never could go to lunch on time, break on time. Nothing. I just wanted out of there. So when I was seeing her, I was like, oh. But then I was like, how memorable could I be? You know, for over 10 years ago. Shoot, 15 years ago. Because it was 2025. I was there like 2011, 2012. 2012 for sure. Almost 15 years ago. But I seen her kept looking at me, y'all. And once I got onto the floor, she was like, Cynthia, why you ain't tell me you used to work for a lawyer? I said, how you know? She said, I have found a picture. She was looking. Ain't no way you just come across a picture from over 10 years ago. Just because. Child. I was trying to think, what picture did I take there? And that's when I actually, and that probably made me look even more familiar because I had turned natural while I was working there. I turned natural while I was working there. And I had a little baby fro. Because it was after my father's funeral. And I had a little short bob-like hair. And I had turned natural. Completely natural. So it was like nothing like this. Look more straight than anything. This one I don't like broken chicken because that's a whole bone. So I probably did look familiar. And that's why she went looking for that picture. But this time, I definitely put in a 2 weeks notice, okay? I'll put in a 2 weeks notice. And today was day one. And y'all was supposed to start this job June 9th. And the lady was like, we're gonna push it back to July 21st. The coworker that helped me get this job, she started June 9th. I want to go back and get another 3-piece. This is good. Today was just literally going over benefits. They got a $0 health plan. $0 cost to me health plan. They got a health plan available to me that I do not have to pay for. My health benefits will be available to me for use starting in September 1st. They give us $2,000 a year for our HSA. And I don't even have to contribute $1. They still gonna give me $2,000. $2,000. I'm gonna get $1,000 once my benefits kick in this year, and $1,000 come January, and then $1,000 come June. I get another $1,000 if I sign up for this, you know what I'm saying, health tracker type thing. $3,000 in 12 months. Actually, if I do what they said I need to do by December 13th, they'll give me 2 drops in January for $1,000 and $1,000, and it roll over, and I can still contribute. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Child. Benefits, you hear me? Benefits. The only thing I do not like is that we have to accrue paid time off. But that's probably why we can get that $1,000 chicken bone. And y'all know I eat down on the chicken, so I probably had a couple of pieces. But you accrue your PTO. Like with Alorica, I had to accrue my PTO. Every paycheck I was earning 1.20 something hours at Alorica. 1 hour, 0.20 something. It had actually dropped down to like 13, 14. So 1.14 hours of PTO. That accrual didn't change until my year. Once the year kick in, then it bumps up to like 3 hours and something. Mind you, the schedule is 40 hours a week. On that type of system, you will never have a 40-hour PTO. Okay? Even if you work overtime, it does not boost the accrual time that you know what I'm saying, you earn. This company, I'm going to be earning 5 point something hours every 2 weeks. So in 1 month, I have a whole day covered. If I keep doing my PTO and don't use no PTO, I could get up to 18 days of PTO time. I can carry over 75 hours of PTO time. Okay? To the next year. Sounds good, right? But it's still accrual. So if you have like, you know, a vacation planned or anything like that, you really got to plan and, you know what I'm saying, work. Let's see. We got 12 holidays. 12 paid holidays. 12 paid. Is it 12 paid holidays in a year? Because this is a credit union, we're going to get 3 days for Thanksgiving. You know, I work for a company that gave me 2 days for Thanksgiving, that Thursday and that Friday. It sounds like these people going to give us Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Or maybe Thursday, Friday, and that following Monday. You know, I don't know. But I'm excited for that type of thing, okay? Everything. Like, it's so much that they offer. You know what I'm saying? And this is a federal credit union. I believe I can get an account. Then I can put my other peoples on who ain't got one. You hear me? So many benefits. But, you know, I told you I got not recruited in, but I got referred by somebody. She went through the training. She didn't like it. She don't like the job. She said it's a lot, but she's younger. She's like 23, 24 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? This is like her second customer service type job. So, you know, but this is going to be like mine. And the call center is going to be mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth So, you know, whatever it is, it is. And I'm going to roll with the punches, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm true to this, not new to this. And I'm pretty sure it's, you know, frantic, hectic, frustration. Training is going to be 3 weeks. I think her training was only like 2 weeks. So, you know, they're actually building training based upon feedback and things like that. Come to find out, her aunt, who, you know, referred her to this job, is the development person for training and stuff. So, you know, she took her feedback, and we up to 2 weeks, because previously I think it was only 2 weeks or a week and a half before they had us, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, sis is excited. I'm gonna get updates as I'm updated. Business, professional, dress code the entire time in training. I don't even have that many clothes. I'm lying. I do, but I do not have that many business professional clothes. Okay, you know, everybody dress code is different. My previous job, these were not acceptable. This job, they are acceptable. They said we couldn't wear maxi dresses and maxi pants if they touch the floor. So you can't even wear pants that touch the floor. And I got 3 pair. Sis got 3 pair, and that was part of her repertoire, okay? So sis got to figure out how she gonna pass this through. And sis, the pants I got, you know what I'm saying, that hit the floor like that, they are, you know, my bigger pants, so I ain't gonna be able to keep them up all the time. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna work this thing out. I got 3 weeks. I got 3 weeks. Of course, you can't wear leggings. I call them tights. Leggings is usually something you can see through. You can't see through the tights I wear. But we gonna work this out. We gonna figure this out. You know, I got a couple of dresses. I can't wear jeans. I feel like I can wear jeans, but and they say you can wear jeans based upon your department, right? And then, y'all, another thing. I'm just talking right now. We had a training class of 14 people, right? This training class includes member care, me, and 1 other man. Everybody else is going to be tellers, bankers. There's a senior vice president of risk and fraud that was in my orientation class. Why? This man probably making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he was in orientation class with me. But I'm actually hoping to go to that department, okay? Because I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more money. They ain't even got a fraud department at this time. They're actually building it up. And mind you, we went to go meet some leadership people. Of course, they had us introduce ourselves, and I said, "Hi, my name is Cynthia." Your name, where you're coming from, what you're gonna be doing. "Hi, my name is Cynthia. I'm coming from Alorca, working as customer service for Goldman Sachs in the fraud department." And one of the ELTs said, "Oh yeah, you are," and shut up. Child, what they got in store for me? What they got in store? What they want to do with me? But whatever it is, sis is prepared for it. I'm walking in my knowledge. I'm walking in my power. I'm walking in, you know what I'm saying, the presence of the one who made me, okay? Ain't nothing in this world that I can't do that he ain't gave me the ability to do for the job that he gave me. Because, baby, I've been trying for a whole year to get another job. And this is the only one that worked out for me, okay? I told you how they was going through all that stuff, all them transitions, letting people go and all that good stuff, right? My department finally got a, you know, assignment. They said, "You're going to Digital Federal Credit Union." Oops, I didn't mean to say that. But you're going to this credit union. I'm not blurting it out either, okay? You're going to this credit union. It's the first time for them, blah, blah, blah. Well, there was other people still left you know what I'm saying, that needed new jobs. Just this past Thursday, my last day, they told them people they ain't got no new placement for them. Them people been sitting around waiting for months, just like me, to figure out where they're going. And the answer is nowhere. And they said they're going to give them, my job, previous job at Lorica, going to try to find them a new job within 1 year. They've been knew this. They got until August, baby. Sad. And I feel bad for them people, okay? I feel real bad for them people. Sis brung lunch today. She stopped and got her a $2.50 sandwich from McDonald's that came with a free hash brown. Why they brought us donuts? And good donuts. Good donuts. Okay? I ain't talking about no Krispy Kreme. I ain't talking about no Dunkin'. I'm talking about a local bakery, baby. Good donuts. Got us lunch. Tacos and nachos. Okay? But I had to eat lunch with my future leadership, child. So the lunch that I got for that I had for the day, I'm gonna eat for my dinner tonight. What is it? A half a cheeseburger and a chicken leg, because yesterday was my grandbaby's birthday. Happy birthday, Natalie. She turned 7. And her mama cooked on that grill, and it was so delicious. It was so delicious. I ate half the hamburger right there. Half a cheeseburger, because it was fresh hot off the grill. That cheese was melted. And she got that good deluxe cheese. It was store brand, but it was just as good as crab, baby. Sis ate half that sandwich right there. I had a couple of shrimp. I ate that. I saved the rest for my lunch. The cheese, half of my cheeseburger, a chicken leg. I shared the chicken leg with my mama, so I had 2, but I gave 1 to my mama. I gave her a burger, and I got a piece of corn. That's gonna be my dinner. But let me go, because I've been talking for quite a minute. I know y'all love me. I know y'all love me. You know what I never say in the videos? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I need to say that in the beginning. But if you made it this far, give me them deuces, baby. Give me them deuces. Give me them deuces. And not deuces to goodbye. Deuces of peace, baby. Because I feel like I'm on a new journey of peace with this place, okay? It's going to be hectic. It's going to be hard. It's going to frustrate me. It's going to absolutely wreck my mind at some point. But I know it's peace here. Okay, it's peace here. A peace that I ain't known in a minute. So we're going to put the peace signs in. Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Miss Niecy. Y'all always got my back at the end, baby. I'ma holler. Don't say sloop try. It's all right, though.